CNN senior Vatican analyst John Allen is with us. John, as we're watching these images, we've seen children play a major role in the Pope's trip. It's clearly his favorite focus when it comes to his papacy.
Yeah, absolutely, Jake. I mean, listen, this is a Pope who loves the poor, who loves the young, and who loves immigrants. So obviously this event is right in his wheelhouse. I mean, actually, you know, I think from a news point of view, obviously his address to the United Nations this morning was sort of the day's centerpiece. But in terms of Francis's heart, that is what he most cares about and what really sort of brings him alive, I think he would probably tell you the visit to this school is the most important thing he's going to do today. And as you say, concern for education and concern for the young has been one of the cornerstones of his papacy. He's actually launched an initiative together with a number of other global celebrities, including Argentina's own Lionel Messi, the soccer superstar, called Scholas, which attempts to promote e-learning and online exchanges among some 500,000 schools worldwide, most of them serving underprivileged populations. Pope himself has taken part in a couple of Google Hangouts with some of these kids, Jake. On the list of papal firsts with Francis, you can add that one. First Pope ever to take part in a Google Hangout.
And we know that the Pope, the places he goes are carefully selected in accordance with issues and individuals whom he wants to highlight. This school, Our Lady Queen of Angels, is about 70% Latino. More than 1 in 5 of the students here are learning English as a second language. So the children of immigrants, a big part of what he's trying to emphasize today as the Pope makes his way into Our Lady Queen of Angels School. John.
Yeah, that's right. And it's also worth saying that some of these children are actually unaccompanied minors who have come up from Latin America. That, of course, is one of the aspects of the immigration drama that the United States is living through. Because of civil conflict and poverty, you have an increasing wave of unaccompanied children, that is, children separated from their parents and their families, who are making their way up, often tremendously exploited along the way. And clearly, that's a special concern for this Pope, who has repeatedly on this trip, Jake, described himself as the son of immigrants.
Let's listen in as the Pope enters this classroom.